Hello there, this is Pete Howard, Director of Concert Posters for Heritage Auctions. And you know, I just love the word seminal when it comes to concert posters and ephemera. I love firsts and earliest and all that stuff, and that's exactly what this is to the Grande Ballroom scene in Detroit, Michigan. Seagull, take a look at this, boy. Just the very first poster in the Grande Ballroom series from October of 1966. Just a really charismatic red and black board. I just love this. It's interesting that it is on cardboard, the first one, and it's got it all. It's got the MC5, the ultimate Detroit band in that era. It's got Russ Gibb, the promoter, and Gary Grimshaw, the artist, and it's got rarity. This thing is so rare. They just printed it in such small numbers. Remember, in '66, people weren't really saving these things yet. Maybe in San Francisco they were starting to, but not in Detroit. So it's just hard to find in absolutely any condition, any shape. And this one is graded fine. So that's nice, 6.0. You know, fine is good. Fine is very acceptable and exciting to collectors. That's when it's all beat up and all that stuff that it falls out of the desirability field. But anyway, that's, you know, this poster is the equivalent of BG1 and FD1, right? Same year, same rarity. And it's just the first Grande Ballroom. It's a much more complicated number than just BG or FD. And I like the way Gary even Grimshaw put on the poster, in the San Francisco style, you know, introducing to Detroit, hey, we're going to start doing this too. We've got our venue, we've got our promoter, we've got our poster artist, and we've got the bands with the MC5 and the Stooges and everybody. So it was off and running and taking flight with this very first poster. And you know, I just love that big seagull, that big bird in the middle. Isn't that just such a cool graphic? I think it's such a strong debut by Grimshaw for the Grande. I just love it. And you know, he sort of carries this bird or fowl theme a little bit through the poster by saying, you know, Detroit's first participatory zoo dance, you know. And then down at the bottom with a wink, he says, Seagulls Admitted free. So that's really cute. You know, and then there's Russ Gibb, the promoter, with that logo in the upper left, Uncle Russ Travel Agency. That's so cute. I really think it's modeled after the Family Dog logo. You know, it's just, and it's interesting to think that Bill Graham never developed himself a logo back then. It was just Chet Helms with his Family Dog, you know, Indian with a joint in his mouth and stuff. And here, you know, Russ Gibb has his own travel agency logo in the upper left. That's really, with Buddha in it, you know, it's really, really fun. So it does say the famous MC5 as the lead band, obviously, and you know, that was not hyperbole. They were pretty well known in Detroit. I was shocked to find out that they actually, you know, most rock bands of the late 60s, they were completely brought to life by the Beatles, appearing on Ed Sullivan and then the movie A Hard Day's Night. So they all picked up guitars and formed groups. Well, the MC5, amazingly, and their founders Wayne Kramer and Fred Sonic Smith, formed in '63. Before the Beatles were heard of in America. I was rather impressed with that. So they had a following by now. They were packing out 1,000-seaters by this point already. So the Grande did start on a strong note. I think that's even stronger than the Airplane was doing in San Francisco for BG1. So it's, you know, it's definitely got the talent, the rock talent on there. And then I love the way that Grimshaw spelled out Grande Ballroom, you know, instead of just putting the word G-R-A-N-D, because people wouldn't be sure how to pronounce it. So that's a cute touch for sure. And then how about Grimshaw's credit down at the bottom? It's so funny. It says the Corner Drugstore. And there's just so many fun, cute little and early elements to this poster. It's just really, I just love it. I hope it takes wing in the auction and does really well, because it deserves to. So that is the spring auction we're talking about, of course, coming up May 11 through 14. There's a lot of great concert posters over 2 of those days, and this particular poster will be on Saturday, May 13th. So to see more pictures and see all the listings and read all about this poster, you know, I had fun writing up the description with all these details. All you have to do is go to our website and check it out. That would be ha.com/7306.